Hey guys, it's Mike and Chipper once again, so welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can set up an accurate monthly budget so you can forecast and predict your monthly expenses each and every month with sniper-like accuracy.
Main home. Side home. Terrorists win. Headshot.
The mission of this channel is to help people like yourself improve your financial position, career, and life. By helping you learn and better understand the subjects shown below, we teach information that will help you live your life uncaged. This video is a continuation of our course on proper budgeting. If you have not already seen the first two videos in this budgeting series, make sure to check them out. Okay guys, our goal in this video is to really help you understand your monthly expenses as well as your spending habits. By doing this, you are going to be able to set up an accurate budget for yourself or you and your family. This is actually the first step that you would do before you go and actually make a real budget. So I really encourage you to watch this whole video from start to finish because I really think it's going to be worth your time. And as you guys are watching this video, if you think of questions or things that are working for you currently to help you track your monthly expenses, I would love to hear what they are. So please leave those in the comments section down below. A budget does us no good if it is not as accurate as possible. When we do not know our monthly spending habits, bad things happen. 1, we are extremely more likely to go into debt and stay in debt. 2, we are less likely to save money because our spending is out of control. And 3, we are literally driving ourselves into poverty because the first two things I just mentioned. In other words, guys, if we're not doing this properly, there ain't gonna be no money bin to swim in our future. Chipper, show them what I mean.
Orders received.
There is more than one way to track your monthly expenses, but in this particular video, we're gonna be using a shoebox to help us out. And if you guys don't currently have a shoebox, use a bag, use a container, anything else where you can keep receipts. Now, there are 4 easy steps in all to this process, so let's get started. The first step is the easiest of all, and that is to get a shoebox, container or bag like I just mentioned, and place it somewhere where it's easy for you to access. Now step 2 is a little bit trickier, guys, but I need your commitment. So I'm asking you guys for a 3-month commitment. Not to me, but to your personal finances. Whoa, hold on, Mike. I ain't never made a 3-month commitment. A 3-month commitment is a long time. I think the only thing I've committed 3 months to is World of Warcraft. Listen, growing up, I had a lot of people very close to me in some real financial hardships, primarily due to debt and overspending. I saw the stress on their face. I saw how unhappy they were, and they continued to become as they went further and further into debt. So I vowed to never let this happen to me. Understanding our monthly expenses is probably the most important element of creating our entire budget and will help us keep out of debt. So please understand doing this process is worth your time. If you've never done this before, I really encourage you to try it because after you've done it, it will completely change your life and you will understand your monthly expenses better than you've ever had before. And after 3 months, you can stop. If you want to continue to do the tracking of your expenses, go for it. You might want to, but all I'm asking you guys for is a 3-month commitment. Do this for 3 months and it will completely revolutionize not only your budget, but possibly your life. Number 3, keep all receipts, invoices, bank statements, and credit card statements for the next 3 months and place them in a shoebox whenever you bring new ones home. The point of having all these statements is so you have full visibility of your expenses and spending habits over the next 3 months. If your bank statements and bills are paperless, go online and download your statements to your computer so you can easily access them, because you will need them for the next step. Now, I would really consider writing notes on the receipts or also on the statements so you know what each expense is for when you go and look back at this. You're gonna have receipts related to groceries. You might have utility statements or bills. You might have phone bills. You might have receipts from the mall. You might have receipts from going out to dinner, supply stores, you name it, fuel, oil change, it's all there. But try your best to keep every one of these receipts. Okay, yeah, but Mike, what about all these receipts? I'm totally gonna misplace them. I'm a mess. I'm disorganized and I don't think I can do this. The solution for that is what I did is I brought a Ziploc bag with me. I had Ziploc bags at home and I kept a couple Ziploc bags in my car and at work, so that I could keep all the receipts in that bag, and that way I was sure not to lose them. At the end of each month, what I need you to do is look at the receipts, bank statements, credit card statements, etc., and begin categorizing your expenses on paper or in a program such as Microsoft Excel. When I first did this, I started tracking these monthly expenses just on a normal piece of binder paper. But later on, as I wanted something more and more accurate and easier for me to use, then I switched to using Microsoft Excel. When you do this, you're gonna have general expense categories and sub-expense categories. For example, a very general type of expense category would be car expenses. Now think of all the expenses that you have every month with your car. You're gonna have gas, insurance, fuel, car repairs, maintenance, etc. You could take the same approach for your groceries, for your household supplies, for your utility bills, cell phone bills. I think you guys get the idea. So do this process for the next 3 months and develop a 3-month average for each expense listed. Now you will have solid numbers to use to start constructing a very accurate monthly budget. Okay, Mike, this whole tracking your expenses things is really cute and all, but listen, I already know my numbers. I have them right up here. So I don't need to track my monthly expenses. I already know them. You're just a tryhard, bro. I would bet, if you've never done this process before, I would bet that you do not know your numbers. Recently, I had the privilege of seeing Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank speak live on a stage a few weeks ago in Las Vegas. He says that the people who make it in business know their numbers, and those who do not fail. It is as simple as that. The same is true for our personal finances. If you and I do not have accurate numbers for our monthly budget, we are going to fail financially. I don't know about you guys, but I am not working as hard as I am to die broke. Now, here's an example of somebody who does not know their numbers. Take a look.
How much revenue are you typically collecting from that 3-month customer?
Between $300 and $500.
So your average...
$300 and $600.
I'm sorry?
$300 and $600, I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's a big range, so it's hard to get a feel.
Something's not adding up for me.
The numbers don't seem to add up. Robert's right.
It feels to me like you need a partner that can explain to me, because you don't seem to be able to do it, customer acquisition costs, margins, attrition, which Robert identified you have a huge attrition rate. In other words, people come, use it, and just go away.
Your numbers aren't adding up. I mean, they're just not.
I just need to get clear on the numbers.
You just said it right there. How can you come in here and say, I need to get clear on the numbers?
I thought I had a good basic understanding.
No,
of
you were
it.
terrible. Terrible.
So there you have it, guys. Do this just for 3 months. It's probably only gonna take you about an hour or 2 at the end of each month to accumulate all your receipts and start writing out those monthly expenses. It is so worth your time to do it, guys. And if you do it, you're gonna be on your way to a very accurate monthly budget that you can use for the rest of your life, or at a minimum, you probably won't have to tweak it very much after that. Best of all, you'll probably know your finances better than you ever had before. If you liked the video, drop a like by hitting that like button down below and make sure to leave a comment. I would love to hear from you guys and I will make sure to respond. You can help us promote financial literacy and career and life success skills by thinking of just one person who you feel could benefit from this information and by sharing this video with them. You can share this video with them by hitting the share button on your computer or by hitting the share button from your cell phone. Thank you for all the love and support that you guys give me on this channel. Don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter by hitting those address links over there. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do so by hitting the subscribe button down below or the subscribe button that is found below the video. Also, do not forget to check out some of our other videos on this channel that focus on budgeting, investing, taxes, and more. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.